going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign of what's going to happen.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works. Because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that everything is planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the books Cryptoteacher and the New World Order book. Remember, those books are mandatory because therefore you see how the world really works. Also, those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon, much love. And then also those who are shopping at both stores, much love to you. Now, of course, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first. We have Bitcoin a little flat, of course, hitting all-time highs again at 52,000. But guys, we have Binance moving to the number 4 spot. And guys, I told you Binance was going to be moving up. And as we can see, it has taken the number 4 spot, almost hitting $200. And it probably goes over 200. Remember, guys, who's buying Binance? That's right, Binance. And remember, guys, Michael Saylor has been pushing the digital gold narrative. Now, guys, if we look at the chart, his stock and Bitcoin follow the same pattern. How could they follow the same pattern? That's right, the Fed. We know his company is not making money. That money that he put into Bitcoin, he should have went back and invested in his own company to grow his company. Hire employees. Guys, just imagine if all the companies invested in Bitcoin without investing in their companies, building them, hiring employees. Guys, the shareholders make off. Think about it. Who benefited from him buying Bitcoin? The shareholders, not his employees, the shareholders. Because guess what, guys? We wouldn't have any jobs. If I say, look, I can buy $1 billion worth of Bitcoin and my stock market cap is going to go from 1 billion to 8 billion, because that's exactly what happened with him, then what do you think they're going to do? They're going to invest in Bitcoin. Yes, the shareholders get paid, but the company falls down. Look at his numbers. Go to the financial reports, guys. That is public information. He's a publicly traded company. It's all manipulation. Where is the SEC at? Nowhere to be found, because it never will be. Remember, the SEC approved the buybacks. Remember, buybacks was to manipulate their own stocks, guys. I've done plenty of videos on it. Now, guys, make sure we are focused on the actual indicators. We have volume. As we can see, volume is moving down lower right now. We have Tether. Remember, I went over Tether yesterday with the fundamentals. So therefore, you traders probably already know because you watch my channel. But those who are new into crypto, you want to start making some money trading, you have to make sure you're focused on the indicators. Remember when I went over Tether, it was at about 32.4. Today, it's already at 33.1. So what's that? $700 million being pumped in, guys. And then also, let's look over USDC the same way we looked at Tether yesterday. So guys, go back to January 29th. Over the next 2 days, you see that the actual market cap was at about 2 billion. 2.2 billion, and then it dropped down to 1.2 billion. Where did that money go? That's right, into the actual cryptos. They pumped it from USDC. And we see that in the actual numbers if you actually look at the cryptos when we actually received that pump. We received that pump at that exact time. So you see USDC market cap fluctuates, and you can go right into the actual cryptos and see when we're pumping and dumping. Guys, make sure you are focused on the fundamentals. It's right there. It has not changed. Remember, when we're 99.9 and below, that means we're going up. $1 and above, that means we're going down. Now, Tether may be $1 and above because they keep pumping money in there like crazy, and I've been over that several times also. Now, the repo market, guys, the repo market, they're not pumping a lot in. So what is that telling us? March 31st is that key date. Not pumping a lot of money in. So we definitely have to make sure we're keeping an eye on that, and Janet Yellen. Now, what do we have today? Back. That's right, guys. So we know we're going to be moving down lower. We also have at the end of the month, the 26th, CME futures for Bitcoin and Ethereum. So guys, make sure we are looking out for the dip, and then make sure you ride it right on up. Do not have any emotional attachment if you're just trying to make quick money. Now, of course, if you are a trader, you already know to get in and get out. If you are a hodler, like I said time and time again, right now, these are not the prices to be hodling. Same way with the stock market. Stock market is expensive. You want to be in and out unless you're buying into an industry where you can hodl, like cannabis, like I talk about all the time on my stock channel. But cryptos right now are definitely being inflated by the Fed, and I'm going to get into that more. Now, guys, let's get over into the actual crypto news. We have Tesla use Coinbase to purchase the 1.4 billion Bitcoin. Of course, we know they have custody, so that makes a lot of sense. We have Jeffrey Gundlach. We know he's a gold bull. Says Bitcoin may be a better investment than gold. Guys, is that true? No, it is not. And I just want to make sure we understand something about being diversified. Me, I have the crypto channel and I have the stock channel. So guys, I tell you to buy cryptos. I tell you to buy precious metals. I tell you to buy stocks. Not your financial advisor, not financial advice. Please do your own research. But you always want to be diversified no matter what. And what do we see when it comes to gold and Bitcoin? You see the Hegelian dialectic. You have the gold people saying one thing. You have Bitcoin people saying another. That is created through the actual puppets. So guys, make sure you're not trying to pick a side. You have no emotional attachment. You want to make money. Right now, cryptos are the easy money. But right now, cryptos are all speculation. And investment, guys, is something that you want to hold long term, that you know is going to benefit you down the road. And right now, even though they say Bitcoin is a commodity, we haven't had any regulation. We had never had anybody come out and say, look, the central banks, Bitcoin is going to be pegged to gold. Central banks are not holding gold. We had Christina Lagarde to say, we're not going to hold Bitcoin. We have no plans on it. Now, we know that can change. But right now, we know that Bitcoin Lightning is definitely going to be used for payments. We know that USDC is definitely going to be used for payments. So guys, we know what the payment structure is going to be. Facebook DM. So when it comes to actual digital gold, will you even need that? What would be the purpose of it? So right now, just like I stated, guys, don't get caught emotionally. Focus on your money. The reason why I went into Bitcoin and cryptos, because I saw the money that could be made. The first time I saw Bitcoin, I said, that is a tool for money laundering. And I know the banks are what? The biggest money laundering, gun running, drug dealing son of a guns. So I already knew when I saw the actual protocol being set up that this was going to be a big industry. But I also see where the banks have taken over the industry. Don't be blind. You'll have a lot of Twitter accounts, Facebook accounts sharing this on because they're being paid by the same people. Same way when you look at television. They're not going to tell you the truth because they're getting paid by the same people that are manipulating the system. It doesn't make sense for them to speak against it or to give you both sides, the good and the negative. So guys, when it comes to Bitcoin, yes, Bitcoin, remember, when it first started, it was all about illegal activity. China has the mining. We haven't heard any of that now. Everything is positive. Why? Because of the price. It's over $50,000. No matter what negative anybody comes and says, guys, it's at 50,000. What did you say? Nobody's going to listen to that. So guys, make sure you stay in truth. Plain and simple. Do not be emotionally attached to any crypto. You're here to make money. Now we have Robinhood is going to be soon to allow deposits and withdrawals of crypto. So we'll see when they make that happen. They have not given a date yet. We have Ethereum also hitting all-time highs close to 2K. And we see these DeFi projects benefiting off of that. Also, guys, we have Binance Smart Chain Pancake Swap becomes the first billion-dollar project on the chain. We also have Stargate has launched for Cosmos. So interoperability is very, very important. And then plus, guys, of course, this is for DeFi application. And we have the Israeli Digital Security Exchange may get approved from regulators. And we know the Israeli technology is out of this world. And lastly, guys, we have Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan, UBS are trading an ETP tied to Polkadot crypto. So guys, remember those three names are the biggest shorters in the game, the biggest manipulators in the game. So make sure we're keeping an eye on that. Remember I just said JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, and UBS. So we know to watch out. But guys, that's all I have for you. Don't forget about the books, Cryptoteacher, and the New World Order book. Also, if you're new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance, do not forget the links are in the description. Book links in the description also. And then when it comes to the actual stock channel, Cryptoteacher stock channel, don't forget to like and subscribe. You have your Cobalt, chip stocks, banking, gaming. While everybody's sitting at home, you got the at-home stocks, the C-word, the biotech stocks. And while everybody's at home getting free money or waiting on that free money, what are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and y'all have a wonderful day.